Resting in awareness is like the following illustration. Say there's a forest of trees, and they're all point of view trees. All the trees in the forest are point of view trees. And they emit a foul smell, and it pervades the air everywhere. All you can smell is the foul smelling point of view trees. But in the middle of this same forest, there are roots underneath the ground that haven't sprouted yet. And when the roots of this tree sprout, there is a fragrance that is so beautiful, so engulfing, so all-encompassing, that it completely pervades all the other trees and they become sweet-smelling. This is like resting in awareness. It overcomes all obstacles. So anything that you may have tried to change, fix, analyze, get rid of, deny, admit, whatever you've been trying to do with it, just rest in awareness, and whatever that is will naturally settle out. There is no other practice that is more powerful. It's the practice that isn't even a practice. It's simply an acknowledgement of the natural state. It's the greatest kindness one can ever give oneself. Resting naturally is like a very special musical instrument. So we've had a musical instrument, and it has many strings or keys, and then with the strings or keys, we put a lot of notes together and play a piece of music. But suppose we find a musical instrument that is so amazing that we just play one string or we touch one key, and every melody that is ever there comes forth. By resting in awareness, and you already know this, every day there's more of an intensification of that. It's more obvious to you in all your perceptions. Now, you don't even have to call it anything or say that it intensifies or anything else. To talk about it in a simple human way, life gets better and better. That's it. And instead of being all wrapped up in ourselves, we're more and more beneficial to other people. So we have the ordinary body, speech, mind, qualities, and activities, and we have wisdom body, speech, mind, qualities, and activities, and all of them are right in here. They aren't anywhere else. And so within us, we have the capacity as well as the ability to either live a very ordinary life locked inside a box of conventional perceptions, or we have the opportunity to get to know ourselves as the wisdom body, speech, mind, qualities, and activities. Now, usually with the ordinary mind, what does the ordinary body do, for example? Well, the ordinary body we think of as this skin line, this biological mechanism, this flesh and blood entity. That's the ordinary body. And the ordinary mind is the mind that has all the thoughts and emotions related to all the experiences of this individual biological mechanism. And the speech of that individual biological mechanism is all about getting things that individual needs to feel comfortable and fulfill. So whether it's the mind and speech are working together and within the body to feel satisfied and fulfilled through food, money, sex, work, relationships, whatever it might be. But what we soon realize, especially if we end up in a room like this, is that all of those things never lead to fulfillment. Not with any of them, because no matter what it is, food, money, sex, work, relationships, we never have enough of them, and they're never of the right kind. And then the qualities and activities of our life, then, like I said earlier, they become machine-like. We're just always in the grind of trying to get more of these things, good thoughts, good food, more money, better sex, or no sex, or, whatever it is. When we do so, we're never familiar at all with the truly exalted nature of our own being. So the true nature of our own being, and I do not say this slightly, is exalted. I'm not just pandering to anyone or anything like that. I know that this is the case, not only from my own life, but from the lives of many other people I've known over the last 25 years. You see, the wisdom body, it's not this. It includes this, but it's not this. The wisdom body is an inconceivably sublime reality that is pure like infinite space. Within it, everything is perfect all at once. That's the wisdom body. That's the true body of everyone. So that's what we gain familiarity with. And the wisdom mind, rather than being processes that are all wrapped up in seeking individual fulfillment, the wisdom mind is completely at ease and completely wise, completely compassionate, beyond words and concepts. Includes thinking, but does not rely on thinking. Relies only on the spontaneity of its own suchness. And wisdom's speech is courageous eloquence. Courageous eloquence that doesn't need any conventional input. In other words, it tells it like it is. With no need to argue or debate. Nothing to prove. Nothing to compete with. Just complete in itself. And the qualities and activities of the wisdom body, speech, and mind are qualities and activities that are of potent benefit. Potent benefit to all beings. No matter who we are, and no matter how much we've already contributed in gaining familiarity with the wisdom nature of our own being, we unleash a power of benefit that is truly extraordinary. And all of this is found in resting naturally in awareness. It's guaranteed. What already is, that's a guarantee, isn't it? There's no pecking order in awareness. There's no hierarchy of any kind. Awareness has never been owned by anyone. It's never been owned by institutions, people, especially historical figures. No one has a claim on awareness or doling it out. In awareness, there's no higher or lower. No this way and that way.